recap of the Celebrity Apprentice.
All right, they're in Times Square this week.
Ooh.
And they're talking about that chock full of nuts.
This company's been around for a long time.
Well, they said, kids, we need you to make a viral video for our new single serve.
Pop it right in your Keurig. There you go. Okay, so not only do they want a viral video, it's gotta be freaking fun.
Make it fun or else.
Yeah, so the project managers for this task, we've got Lorenzo for Team Vortex and Lisa for Team Infinity.
Do you think Lisa wants to stab Brandy in the eye for calling her Lisa?
I mean, maybe.
Bitch, please.
Yeah, well, I thought these choices were really great for project manager on both sides because they've both been in the industry for a really long time. I think it makes sense.
Well, you know who really probably wanted to step up?
Ian.
Yes.
All right, well, let's talk about Team Vortex first.
All right, so Lorenzo is the project manager.
And he's like, I'm going to direct. This is my thing. Let's go.
I've directed TV shows, but I've never done a little video.
All right, so Geraldo, Mr. Ideas.
Chock full of nuts is that heavenly coffee.
He just starts singing that theme song, and Lorenzo's like, yes.
That's it. Old-timey Geraldo. He's been drinking this swill for 70 years.
Let's take that and modern it up.
Chock full of nuts, chock full of nuts.
Yeah, they want to turn it into a rap theme because who doesn't love to see Geraldo Rivera rap?
And they want to take it from old-timey black and white to color film that is in the new millennium.
Taking a page out of that Wizard of Oz book.
Exactly. So Kate, Geraldo, and Sig go shopping.
Duh! Who else is gonna go shopping? I see Kate does not have her usual shopping buddy anymore.
No. Well, Kate is with Geraldo in the video.
She's getting her hair did.
Love this.
Yeah.
It's taken an awful long time to do that hair, though.
Vivica's getting pissed.
You know what? It's not Kate's fault. It's the hairstylist. She changed it from 15 minutes to 20. Is Vivica gonna say that Kate's hair was not cooperating?
Maybe.
Come on. So they're filming in the studio. They have a beautiful set. It's very airy and beautiful. It's showing up nice on the film.
But is it beautiful?
It is beautiful.
And then they continue filming in Washington Square Park. Geraldo is wearing the tux. He's like an old-timey millionaire.
Yeah. And the ladies are dancing around him. They got GoPros all over the place. But Sig was pissed. He's like, on my show, when I'm catching the fish, they have like millions of GoPros. There's GoPros up my ass.
But can you find your penis with a GoPro in the morning?
I don't know about that.
Is this task manly enough for you, Sig?
I don't think so. But I really love the Kate and Geraldo love story.
I totally ship that! It's so wrong, but it's so right.
I predict that these two crazy kids are going to be getting together within 10 years.
I would love to see that.
I'd buy tickets to that.
Yeah. So, send that wedding gift. Okay.
Team Infinity.
Let's not get carried away here.
Lisa. She knows that Ian is a pain in the ass.
So instead of stepping up as her own director, she wants to make Ian the director so she doesn't have to fight him the whole time.
Yes. And he just freaking loves it.
He's talking crazy stuff.
I want King Kong on top of the Empire State Building.
Everyone's just like,
in 4 hours? Are you insane?
That's ridiculous.
All right.
So then they're like, okay, well, let's do something totally crazy.
Let's get Kenya and Brandy into a cat fight.
Everybody knows.
Sexy cat fight.
Yeah. Everybody knows that Kenya and Brandy, rare.
Yes.
So they want to play that up.
Yes.
Whatever.
It's very late. All right, well, Ian is being a problem.
He is.
Usually it's the actors and actresses that are difficult to work with, but he's the one that is being a real jackface.
I feel like it's 10,000 times worse when actors start directing.
Yes. Example.
All right. So he's totally belittling everyone on his team, especially Lisa, who's the project manager. He's like, this is how you do this.
This is what I want. Don't tell me what I want. I'm the director.
Yeah, so they have like this ridiculous fight scene that they shoot. Yeah. And that turns into the fantasy of Brandy and Kenya in a bed.
With the microphone packs on.
Yeah.
That's so sexy.
That really ruined the illusion there.
It really did. So it's time to edit, and Ian's still being a jackass. Ian. My God. He wanted his cut.
Brandy was like, I think we need to put more branding shots in there. We need to show chock full of nuts or it's not going to make sense. And he's like, no, let me do this and then then you can talk.
So pissed. He kept stabbing his eye out.
What the hell was that?
He was kept stabbing his ion out.
What? Were you pretending that Brandy was your eye? I don't get it.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
It's time for the presentations. And the Trump offshoots were there along with the guy from Chock full of Nuts. And the guy from Chock full of Nuts, was he even alive?
He seemed a little disgusted with both. Just the read that I was getting. But anyway, let's talk about the boardroom.
Donald Trump, there's some Emmy talk. He did not get an Emmy.
No, he did not.
And he totally badmouthed The Amazing Race. They bleeped it out.
They bleeped it out, but we know what he said.
We could tell. We could count syllables.
He called it a piece of crap.
Wow.
Donald?
That is probably one of the greatest reality TV shows ever, and you just took a dump on it.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Amazing Race is one of the best reality shows of all time.
Yes. All right, they showed the commercials because Donald was too busy to go see them in the screening.
Yeah.
And Geraldo, if you had watched his face during his commercial, he was just like...
That's me.
He was totally gushing over himself.
He is a ham sandwich with a side of pork. I don't know.
Well, I think he really liked Kate in that commercial, too. So pretty. All right.
Oh, man.
So, this is where it took a turn for the worse.
Things got really nasty in the boardroom between Kenya and Brandy because...
She brought up the whole Leanne Rimes thing.
She was like, oh, yeah, your ex-husband went for someone younger and prettier. And everyone was just like, whoa.
Donald does not stand for that. He had to take... he had to stop what was going on. Brandy, you're very pretty. Do you understand? You're very pretty. Oh, man. Really?
You might live by that, but you can't say that out loud.
No. All right. So, Lisa's team won, despite the fact that they took a dump on brand messaging.
I think the Chock full of Nuts guy really liked that they went outside of the box. They went for that viral element.
Geraldo was too safe. That cat fight was just ridiculous.
I know. I wasn't really a fan of either of the videos, but...
No. Well, that means Lorenzo's team lost. So Vivica was like, WTF, Trump? I thought Chock full of Nuts was classy.
That video was all TNA.
Is that what they want then? Lesson learned.
So.
All right. So Vivica wants Kate gone.
She's like, I think Kate should be fired. She took too long in hair and makeup.
So Trump says, Kate, who do you want fired? Lorenzo. I think Trump was a little surprised that she didn't go after Vivica.
Well, she's keeping it real.
Because he probably would have.
Well, Lorenzo was like, I failed. It was so sad.
He was just so defeated.
I felt really bad for him. It was really hard to watch.
He wouldn't bring anybody back to the boardroom. So Trump had no choice. He had to make that decision, that executive decision.
You fired.
Exactly. Lorenzo was really in a boardroom coma.
Yeah, he was.
So the best part of this episode was at the very end when Trump was all incredulous at Kenya's dig at Brandy.
Well, of course. So since Lorenzo basically quit, they couldn't be like, that was a tough decision.
Right.
So they had to pull out this stuff, and it was crazy.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, you don't do that. Oh. You know he was thinking it, but...
It was crazy.
He was just like, oh.
They're still thinking about that Kenya dig.
Yeah. I'm sure they're still sitting in the boardroom a year and a half later. Next week, exciting times.
Oh, man. Sig found his penis. It's a boat tour challenge.
Boy, does he lose it again, though.
Yeah. He's slamming fists.
Something tells me he don't win.
We'll see.
Maybe he didn't pick the right slogan. All right, so let me know in the comments. Let us know who you would have fired. Do you agree with Lorenzo? Do you think he was a real jerk for quitting?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I just felt bad for him.
I did too.
So let us know what you thought.
Do you think Brandy's pretty? Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.